Welcome back to Dad's Foxbody Garage. Today we're at the Motor City Foxfest, and got a pretty good turnout here. Just panning around here, and it's still pretty early. So far the weather is cooperating. The meet and greet yesterday was awesome. We did get a little bit of rain, but it only lasted maybe 30 minutes or so. But I'll just pan it around here so you can see what's going on. There's us over there, next to Makers. Really good turnout. We got Neo Mustangs in the back. Just really excited to be here. It's just going to get better throughout the day, I think. Already had some sales on sweatshirts, so thank you for those sales. I also sold a couple little Matchbox cars we had. Hoping to sell a lot of merch today to help the Calypso build out. That's it for now. I'm going to walk around in a bit. Like I said, everyone's still kind of setting up, so I'll talk to you in a minute. Come check me out. That's Foxbody Garage. Well, guys, that didn't go as planned. The Foxfest was amazing. It was also very wet. Shortly after I started videoing, it started raining, and I was able to meet, you know, we'll call them the influencers, right? Like Gary from Castle Customs and Chris from Infamous Project, and Neo, Neo Mustangs, and Landon from LMR. That was fun. Everyone is just super down to earth, and it was really cool talking with them. Saw the Shitbox Fox, which is, everybody knows about the Shitbox Fox. The creation of Gary and Chris. They won Best of Show. They put a lot of work into it. It was, a fun journey to watch. We did really well with our booth. Don't know how many people we had. I didn't look, but we did sell some merch, so that was cool. We did get some new subscribers at the event, so again, that was very cool. Thank you, all you new subscribers. But not much content after that. My daughter and we got up 1.5 aisles, and it was just a downpour after that. There was a lot of covered parking for the guys with the cars, but we were just huddled under our tent, and we were wet and cold, and wearing our hoodies to keep us warm. But everyone was a really good sport, and car guys are just awesome. It's just people stopping by the tent and talking to me about the channel. It was just a lot of fun. I'm sorry I didn't get any more content. I'll try to post some pictures after this at the end of the video. I did get some pictures on my phone as we walked around, but the meet and greet was probably the best thing, and again, some of those pictures will be in there. And the meet and greet was the night before at Ford Garage, and that was fun. And again, we had rain and everybody's car got soaked, but it blew through in maybe 30 minutes or something like that. So we were able to enjoy the whole evening there, and thanks to Ford Garage, it was a really nice event. Treated us very well. And to the organizers of the Foxfest, thanks for putting it on. I really hope you guys do it again, and I hope we have better weather next time. I will definitely be there, And just wanted to talk real quick about what's going on with going forward now with projects. Probably going to be done with Stormtrooper for a while. I did meet the owner of Blue Oval Garage, or is it Oval Garage? I don't remember. He's in Livonia, so he's just the next city over. And I want to get the trans redone. It's still the original trans, and it has the, if anyone knows how the AOD shift points are, when it's stock, it's like first gear is decent, second gear is so short, then you're into third and overdrive. So I want to get shift points adjust. Well, basically the whole trans gone through. Shift kit in there, so it shifts a little firmer instead of the big slush box shift. And shift point, so it shifts higher. And while they're doing that, I want to have the H pipe that I purchased. I got a what is that? A Mac H pipe. Purchased that a while ago. Obviously used through Marketplace. And while I have to drop the exhaust off anyways to do the trans, I'll have them put that on there. But I probably won't do that till almost winter, because we're entering, prime cruising season around here. Woodward Dream Cruise is coming up. The Mustang Southeastern Michigan show is coming up next month also. That's another big one. That's going to be at the Glass House as well. I reserved my spots for that last night, in fact. So that's what's going on there with Stormtrooper. But on Calypso, you can see you can see that got one head on, and I got the guide plates set, and rocker arm studs torqued down and sealed, because those go into water passage. And need to start on the passenger side here, but this is the side I'm going to pop a valve spring out, put in a soft spring, and start measuring for the push rod length and all that. So that's got a little more messing around, but I thought it'd be easier to do the passenger side. There's less crap in the way with the master cylinder and everything. I have to say it's a little bit tough putting a head on in the car, especially with one bad shoulder. I do have a torn tendon in my right arm, so it is difficult to do a lot of this stuff, but it's nothing new. It's been torn for 2 years now, I think. I'm just putting off having surgery. I don't know. I should just have it done, but I'd like to do it after driving season, because I really would like to get this car out again, and won't be able to shift if I'm in a sling. So but everything's pretty much dry, as you can see on the car here. I had everything laying out. The camp chairs we had are finally dry. The tent was dry. I put all that stuff away today. But this week I'll probably start messing with this a little bit if I get any time. I do have my daughter this week, so might be time might be something I don't have this week. Maybe this weekend or the week after that. One, I do have a golf outing, so that should be great for the shoulder too. But it was fine last time I played golf. I just I'm not winning any trophies, but I can still hit a ball pretty straight most of the time. So anyways, that's where we're at with the project, and we're going to start getting back onto Calypso and get her back running. Would really like it running by mid-August. The Dream Cruise is coming up. I don't know if she's going to be Dream Cruise ready. Probably just end up taking Stormtrooper down there. But that's my goal. I want to give myself a month to get Calypso back on the road. I think I have everything I need except for push rods, because I need to measure those, and everything else should just bolt back up. One thing I do have to do is pull the front of the supercharger apart here. I'll switch this around and show you. So I was getting a leak in the manifold You can see there's oil in this first pocket here in my intake, and that's coming from somewhere in this section right here. You fill this thing, I believe it takes gear oil, just like I'll have to look it up, but I think it's just like 80-90 weight. But somehow I'm getting oil coming out of that and onto my intake, and that's never been a part. You know, I checked the plugs, the drain plug and the fill plug, and all that stuff is tight. So maybe I have a torn gasket. Maybe something wasn't assembled right. I don't know. But I'll pull that apart. There's not much to it. It should be a spline shaft that the snout drive connects to a bevel cut gear. If I remember, I took one of these apart with a buddy of mine who had one before I ended up getting it from him and putting it on my car. We used to call him the Permatex Kid because he took everything apart so many times. It had no gaskets. It was just all Permatex. I call him Permatex Kid. We always call him Stinky. But anyway, that's for another day. But I'll pull the front of that apart and put some new gaskets on, maybe a little gasket sealer, see if I can't seal that up, and I think everything else is ready to go together. You know, distributor is all set. Oh, and I wanted to put I got that boost gauge, so I need to make sure I have a fitting that taps into the intake for the boost gauge, and I do have the AFR, so there's a lot to do, guys. It's just a matter of time, and you know, I can only do so much, and you know, work and spend time with the wife and all that stuff. You know, she's been an awesome sport with this whole, you know, Foxfest and everything. She was right there working the tent and the preparation. She was just a rock star. You know, she had so many good ideas getting everything ready. Couldn't have done it without her. So anyhow, I'm gonna sign off, and I'm gonna try to put some photos up either while I was talking or in the end. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to edit this. I'm not a editing master or anything by any stretch of the imagination, so you either already saw the pictures or you're gonna see them after this. So thanks again for watching, guys, and hopefully the next one will have some actual wrenching in it, and you know, again, like and subscribe. I do have some picked up some new subscribers, like I said, so thank you, and keep up the good work there. And I do still have a lot of merch left over. Reach out to me. I'm happy to ship it to you. Just let me know. We got shirts from medium all the way up to 2X. And I believe we still have some sweatshirts, large, extra large, and maybe one or two 2X. I like the 2X myself because I like a big sweatshirt I can just lounge around in. But and I'm a bigger guy. So anyways, thanks again for watching, and see you in the next one.